CB125R. Let me explain. This video is going to be a review about this bike. I got one previous one. It's got pretty nice, quite a lot of views for my channel. It's 80,000, which is wow. You know, I'm happy. At least one video like kicks some views up there, but it's going to be a little bit different. Also, I'm still going to show you the same stuff like the wheels and whatever bikes have it, right? But there will be the very bad part of this bike, which I know a lot of people wouldn't expect this because it looks good, like you know, so good, but you always know. I've been dealing with so many bikes, but this bike, it gives me really massive attention, especially replacing a part. But let's have a closer look and I explain you what I mean and what's good on this bike and what's really not good on this bike. So let's crack on with the video and I'll show you everything on this bike. So first of all, quickly, I still want to go around and show you how good this bike looks, because we all know it's got this nice cafe racing stylish bike in it. And the fairings and the colour and everything else, it looks pretty cool. Also, the wheel sizes are nice on these bikes. They're pretty big. You never really tell this is like 125. I would say more 300cc. The mudguard, the quality of the parts themselves. Yes, there is a good quality. There is nice colour mixes in here. The headlight is very interesting, and I do like this headlight as well. Also, you can upgrade with so many features on this bike. We're not talking about exhaust yet, but we got these nice levers in here, the CB125Rs. You can get the best deals in eBay for these as well. If some people will be interested, just comment below and I will send you a link, or probably I will try to upload a link for them levers anyway. I also got the videos about replacing grips and the levers as well. And these grips also are pretty cool. They come as a set. I think something about 35 to 50 pounds, no more than that, and I think that's pretty cool. But again, yeah, I'm talking already too much, you know. But the headlight, the front, it looks nice. Fairings, you got this fairing, massive fairing on the tank. It comes as a one piece off. You can remove these separate if you like to. Also in halves, of course, if it's damaged or something else, you can split them in halves, basically piece by piece. And you got little fairing in here, but that's basically for your coolant system. Of course, it's a liquid cooled engine. And what I like about this, the engine actually is really good quality on these Hondas. They go for really good miles, and the sound of them, they actually sound pretty cool. I will show you all this in a minute. And I mean, it looks, the riding wise as well. Oh Jesus, it's snowing, look at this. It's snowing out there. But like I said, the wheel size, the size of the bike, the grip, the riding is so actually nice. So windy as well. It's so nice, you can't really fault the bike. Honestly, you cannot. I'm not gonna go deeper in the details, of course. I will say about the bike, riding wise, 100%, I love it. Looks just brilliant. It looks really nice. I just like the stylish. I usually like the big fairing one, like this one in here. As you see, this R6. I like massively like super sport bikes, but this one I still love it though. You know, honestly, if you buy this bike, I can't fault you because this bike is great. I mean, I've replaced so many parts on this bike as well, because the previous owner was a little bit as I don't want to say CUNT, but it's all get done. Any bikes, if I sell any bike or anything, you actually can be sure, because I do videos about them, and you can see I've replaced the parts, the new parts, and you know, all been checked and all been sorted out nice and with a good quality. But right, let's crack on. So manual gearbox, the gearbox is smooth as really nice gearbox. When you change your gears, the shifter is just brilliant. As I said again, I mean, the look wise, the bike is no faults at all. Looks amazing, wheels are big, drives pretty cool. Speed, nah, oh, I have to be honest, speed is not the best. And that's the minus on this bike, because when I did the maximum speed, I also got a video about this bike, the previous one, I think it was 18 or 19 plate anyways, and I did 1 to 60. 1 to 60 peaks, not too bad, but after 60 miles an hour now, it's not the fastest 125 definitely. But again, we go to the Speedo. Speedos, we all know what we got in here. And we got horn as well, as you see. Basically the gear selector, you can see what gear is the bike, your mileage, so you got trip, your time timer, your mileage, miles per hour, basically your fuel level, and also we show you the temperature, and plus you can change your little settings, make your screen brighter. I'm gonna do that another video about this, how you operate with your screen. And you know, it's just a pretty basic stuff. But what I don't like on these LED screens, the new ones, you don't really have a time to check all this. What you need is basically probably the miles an hour. Sometimes it helps to see what gear is in, you know, if you're not too professional. You got also the time, and plus you can adjust your thingy RPM things in here to what place you want the light come up to, actually let you know when the gears have to be changed. But yeah, it's nice. LED indicators, LED light on the front. Sounds, let's have a look on the sound. So for the sound again, there's a lot of 125s out there, right? So many I deal with actually, like top brands, the cheaper brands, whatever. But it sounds not too bad at all. I do like the sound for 125. I mean, even this is original. I know you can upgrade it. It's probably easy. It's also to upgrade this bike, but yeah. And let me stop in here. The bike is great. We know looks good, rides good. Whatever, is a Honda made, so we know there should be a quality and all this. There is a quality, I promise you that, because I actually did off of this bike. I take the stuff off, replace it, and you can see all of my videos. There are probably 10 or more videos out there. Let's go on the bad side. Obviously, basically, if you got the problems to replace your whatever have to be replaced. Let's say I did replace, let's turn the bike off so you can hear me. So if you want to replace the ABS module, it's only in here, and there's not a lot of bolts to actually not a lot of bolts to remove it, to make sure that this thingy come off. But nah, obviously to actually get to this ABS unit, remember, most of the bikes, the always ABS unit is just in here, and that's a big minus on this bike, right? You need to take, first of all, the tank fairings, seats, of course, the tank himself, the air filter unit, all of it, not just the filter or something, all of it. Then the body throttle will have to be removed as well, because you ain't gonna remove all this stuff in here. And also you still got so less access to get one of the bolts on the left hand side of that. I can't show you basically because physically there is no space, you know. The one bolt is under the bloody suspension, and which is, I did remove it off, but you can see the video about it. I have to break one plastic actually to get to the bloody screw. Or you need to take the suspension out, or basically just drop the engine. That's probably easier. But you can see the video about the ABS module replacement, and also about ABS system, all of it, because I got these ABS problems. I'm not going to tell you nothing on this video. There is video out there, so go have a look. It's all about this ABS. That's mega minus. To replace parts of this bike, it's actually hard as hell, because I mean, it's nicely built, but it's all so close and so packed. You got not a lot of space to actually deal with this stuff. ABS module, most of the bikes, is under the seat, which is always an easy deal. Also the fuse boxes, mostly there is in here under the seat, or some little side fairing is here. To get to this unit in here, as you see in here, unfortunately you will remove your tank fairing to get to the fuse box. Your ECU is here. ECU access is not too bad because ECU is here in case you need it. Tensioner is not too bad because it's just in here, so if your timing chain like makes noise or whatever, it's easy access to this one. Yes, thanks. But rest of it is just so hard. Also, the another minus is like battery. I mean, come on, boys. You definitely got enough. Let's have a look on the space in here. So, let's remove the seat. And what you see in here is basically just the original key set. You undo these two little boys in here, you got the air filter under. You know, there would be much more space if you just make this air box a little bit different or a little bit smaller. Also in here, why don't you put battery in here? It's only tiny battery, you know? And to get, let's say, especially if you got like, if the bike stands more than you actually ride, the battery goes flat either way, you know? The battery is not forever up there. And if it goes flat, basically one day, let's say you wake up in the morning and boom, 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 it goes flat. Yes, you can start it with a push start, like, you know, just push the bike. Yes, you can. But you still have to charge your battery. If you're gonna go next, like, let's say 20-minute ride, you ain't gonna charge your battery fully. So you will need the proper charger to actually charge it up. And to get to the battery, obviously you have to take all the fairings off from the tongue. It's not bad, I got a video as well. It's not too hard, but why? Just to charge my battery up. And then you also have to remove 2 screws from the tongue so you can lift the tongue up. And there is a little cover under the battery, which I show you on a video, previous videos I got on the channel, where you can see how to get access to your battery. So it's just a mess. I don't get it, guys, honestly. The bike is so nicely, like, let's say design is so good. The riding with it is just awesome, honestly. Like, you love it, you know? The bike is fucking great. But as we go to repair stuff, I mean, you're gonna end up spending a lot of money in the garage, because, you know, probably when you're gonna look on this, I do the video about this ABS module replacement in case, hopefully you don't need it. But if you need it, like, I'm telling you, you're gonna struggle to actually do it. Even I did hundreds of different bikes, but I mean, it was a pain in the ass. It's just a little body throttle, air filter unit. You can see on my videos as well. It's not easy to remove it. Maybe on a video it looks easy because some pieces you cut it out. You don't want to film it like, oh, for fuck's sake, I can't do this shit. But you know, there's real shit. And you know, all these little pieces is just awful. So you probably, if the bike will end up in the garage, like service or whatever, I'm telling you straight away, that's gonna cost you more money than probably most of the bikes, because the access, because the pieces you have to take it out, because there's all this together, we're probably gonna charge you labor more than actually the part cost. You know, I pay for this one just I think roughly about £50 for this ABS module, and it's new one, you know. Another big issue. So basically I got this problem with ABS, used to get, not now, I fixed. I get this ABS flashing. So ABS was flashing, light was flashing, and I tried to figure out what's going on. That's why I end up replacing ABS module, which I actually not supposed to. So I didn't check before whatever I did, you know. I fucked up a little bit, I lost a little bit of money, but it doesn't matter. I mean, we learned a lesson. That's why my videos is out there, to make sure we save as much as money as we can. For me and for yourselves as well. So I didn't save this time, but next time I will know. And basically to replace, I did replace the front ABS sensor, I did replace the rear one, videos are out there, did replace the module. And what's happened, I'm not going to go deep in the story what's happened with the ABS. ABS was faulty, the Speedo was not working, it didn't show me miles per hour, so it's another video out there, so that's why I don't want to explain you why is all this happening. But basically I have to replace the rear ABS sensor, which is pretty easy. You come from here, the wirings goes through your back wheel, which he reads the miles per hour, and also has ABS sensor. And what's happening now? If you see this position of ABS sensor, so would you think you're gonna get this one out just like this, like get your 8mm spanner or whatever you can get there? Nah. To remove ABS sensor from the back, you need to remove your wheel, your tire, your bloody everything. Let's say not the fully, but at least half away, because this cylinder is a tricky one, you know. It's not stupid, it's probably smart, but come on, boys, why you didn't make this a little bit higher, somewhere in there? Just make this brake, this ABS disc a little bit bigger or something. Just come on, you know, things like this. So if your ABS gonna fail and you have to replace the rear ABS sensor, you're gonna struggle. I mean, what can I say? I mean, that's what I'm saying. The bike is great, bike looks good, it's nice, gearbox smooth, speed's picking up not too bad for 1C5, you know. Everything is just upgraded, like newish, nice, you know. But at the same time, like I said, if you start getting a problem with the bike, that's gonna cost you a bit more money if you're not doing it yourself. But if you're doing it yourself, it's a little bit harder than the usual jobs. And the things like this little ABS sensor, to replace it, you have to remove the rear wheel. That means you have to undo this big boy in here, undo your tensioners. That means release the chain a little bit, so make sure, get this pin out from here, lift the tire up, and that's what you do alone, you know, as well. If you got no help, undo the bloody wheel, lift it up, get the bloody ABS sensor again, put the new one in, blah blah blah. It's so much effort just to replace one sensor. Come on, not happy at all. Like I'm saying right now, I changed my mind on this bike. I would still buy it if I need to, you know. Definitely, because the bike is great. But when we come up with issues, if you buy brand new with the warranties, fair enough, you know, we got warranty, so you don't really have to deal with it. But if you buy the second hand, and if you buy the not faulty one, trust me, it will go probably forever, because the quality is there, right? But if you're buying, like, let's say faulty for a very cheap price, it's maybe not a good idea. But all can be fixed, all can be done. But like I said, it's a little bit harder weight than usual on the bikes. I did the Dukes, KTMs like RCs, Yamahas, YZFs, MT, 1C5s, some Chinese Haisungs, everything you can see on my channel. This was the hardest one, honestly. I'm gonna end up this video because this is just a review about basically the bad stuff of this bike. We know how it looks, we know how it rides. You know, the price is high for this one, but it costs the money. Guarantee you, I definitely would do it. Also, if you like these strips or white writings on the wheels as well, I know, because previous video I got a lot of comments, always get these strips and how you get that, how can you do it? There is video out there, all in my channel, guys, all in my channel. I mean, the bike is finished, bike looks nice, bike is great, and I can't say nothing else really. There is some bad stuff. This video actually will tell you a little bit more about this bike, not just when the people say, oh, nice LED screen, nice LED lights, nice looking cafe racer bike, you know, Honda and all this. Yes, but let's be real. You know, my videos are just like not the best quality out there, but I try to do my best to actually show you everything about the bikes, you know, and I'm not lying. I don't want to sell nothing to somebody, you know. I'm just telling you how it is and what I feel myself doing this bike and riding and everything else. Okay, before I end up with this video, I want to show you the next project is going to be this bike in here. A lot of pieces will come off of this bike, like the front fairings is Yamaha R6 5SL model 2004-2005. Loads of pieces will come off the wheels, the tank, everything else. I'm just going to do another project on this one. The full series have to be done as well, like oil changes, the tensioner replacements, all this whole stuff going to be replaced on this bike. So that's going to be my next project, and soon the videos will come up about this one as well. And again, I got another video in my mind to actually do for cat and bikes. I got very frustrated, very about one guy. I sold the bike, which I will tell you all the story in my next videos. And yeah, bike is great, bike looks good, bike runs perfect. Replacing parts will cost you a little bit more money and probably more headaches, but other than that, the bike is beautiful. Smash that like button for this video and subscribe to my channel, because videos out there just flowing, videos are coming up. So yeah, ta-da, see ya.